Japanese and European armor appear vastly different despite both being combat gear. Japanese armor is decorative, mobile, a moving art piece. European armor is a substantial metal fortress. Both aim to protect lives on the battlefield. Why did they make such divergent choices? This explores defensive differences, materials, combat philosophy, and strengths. Unravel the aesthetic of battle from history, culture, technology. Japanese armor evolved over 1,000 years, adapting to fighting styles. Begun in late Heian period, with the emergence of warriors. Ō-yoroi was an early, horse-riding armor designed for warriors. Featured large O-sodi on shoulders and a kusazuri at the waist. Lavish appearance with gold, lacquer, silk ornamentation. Combined small kozen plates of iron or leather for flexibility, defense. Resisted arrows, swords while allowing body movement. Kamakura period prioritized mobility in Dumaru and Haramaki. Ō-yoroi was heavy, complex, hard to repair. Dumaru and Haramaki were simpler, battle-suited, easy to wear. Became popular as warfare grew into the Sengoku period. Massive battles of over 10,000 warriors emerged. Mass production limited access to expensive Ō-yoroi. Introduced Tozai Gusoku, a new armor style. Larger iron plates, fewer parts balanced defense, mobility. Simple, efficient, deployable for lower-ranked samurai, infantry. Firearms arrival required bullet-resistant armor designs. Some armors evolved thick plates for gun protection. Piece of Edo period shifted armor to ceremonial, symbolic roles. Displayed luxurious armors in shogun, daimyo ceremonies. Armors adorned with gold leaf, lacquer, silk displayed samurai prestige. Japanese armor transformed from artful Ō-yoroi to practical Tozai Gusoku. It reflected Japanese aesthetics, spirit, technological advances. Next, explore European armor history. Armor evolution in Europe is linked to medieval knight culture. European armor evolved differently due to geography, politics, technology. European armor's origins date back to ancient Rome. Medieval armor began with chainmail from the 5th to 10th centuries. Chainmail was flexible, resistant to cuts, but weak to thrusts. Full plate armor emerged in the mid-14th century. Plates were shaped to body curves, offering full body coverage. Plate armor was costly, accessible to wealthy knights only. Used in battles, parades, and justs. Helmets evolved from chain hoods to visored metal helms. Closed helms emerged by the late 15th century. Guns and cannons reduced armor's effectiveness in the 16th century. Full armor was replaced by lighter cuirasses and helmets. Knights' roles diminished, armor became ceremonial. Armor reflected war changes, religion, technology, class. Each piece symbolized value and craftsmanship. Japanese armor boasted material diversity: iron, leather, lacquer. Kozen armor was made from small metal or leather plates. Kozen was flexible, fitting the body well. It facilitated easy repair and maintenance. Urushi lacquer improved water and rust resistance. Lacework, odoshi, symbolized family crests and colors. Iron used in armor was purified by Tatara steelwork. Japan lacked large iron mines, making iron rare. Mixed materials led to lightweight, efficient armor design. European armor was iron-focused, highlighting forging techniques. Beautiful curves were formed by hammering thick metal plates. Skilled blacksmiths and high-temperature furnaces were essential. Armor was praised for its strength against arrows and swords. Europe's abundant resources improved large-scale iron production. Armorer guilds ensured quality and price control. Germany, Italy, and France were renowned for intricate armor designs. European armor served as both practical and status symbols. Elaborately decorated with engravings and inlays, they indicated noble lineage. Japanese armor focused on maximizing material efficiency in design. European armor maximized the power of iron through excellent forging techniques. This difference stemmed from divergent resources, climate, tactics, and craftsmanship. They are both solutions to protecting the wearer in battle. The ultimate goal of armor is protection. Comparing Japanese and European armor, how did their defense capabilities differ? 15-16th century European full-plate armor was noted for superior protection. Full-body armor covered from head to toe, with segmented joints. Armor thickness varied, with some areas being hard to penetrate. It protected against arrows, swords, spears, and axes. Longbow arrows struggled to penetrate thick plate armor. Helmet visors provided facial protection, balancing visibility and safety. Heavy armor was unsuitable for long on-foot battles. Japanese armor emphasized flexibility and mobility over full coverage. Focus was on vital protection while allowing free limb movement. Constructed with small scales, lacquer, leather, and fabric. Lightweight and breathable, suited for diverse terrains like mountains. In pure physical defense, European plate armor was superior. Japanese armor balanced mobility with dispersed or deflective defensive design. Weapon compatibility significantly impacted armor defense effectiveness. Japanese swords were designed for cutting, influencing armor design. Japanese armor avoided cuts and deflected blows to minimize damage. Gaps in armor were guarded against techniques like thrusting. European weapons favored blunt force like maces and spiked balls. Plate armor excelled in absorbing and dispersing impact. Chainmail and scale armor risked blunt force penetration. For raw defense, European armor was unmatched. For mobility in combat, Japanese armor held the advantage. Preferences in armor design reflect tactical differences, not superiority. Armor selection was a critical part of defining a warrior's fighting style. Japanese armor is light and flexible, fitting their tactical style. From Heian to Kamakura, the main tactic was horse archery. Heavy plate armor restricted horseback riding and archery. Therefore, Japanese armor focused on key protection with flexibility. Terrain in Japan required agility, not heavy armor. Japan developed lightweight armor for mountainous and forested areas. Europe's tactics were different with vast plains for battles. The iconic European tactic was lance charge. Knights would charge with lances to break enemy lines. Heavy armor needed to withstand frontal attacks. European plate armor was designed for charges. Infantry used dense formations like pike and crossbowmen. These required collective unity and standard armor. Europe evolved tactics matching their landscape and culture. Both Japan and Europe adapted armor to their needs. Which armor was stronger? It's a complex question. Each armor suited its environment and purpose. Japanese samurai on European fields faced disadvantages. European knights in Japanese mountains struggled with armor weight. Strength lies in the armor's tactical suitability. Evaluate armor based on its performative context. Armor was more than protection, it symbolized status and beliefs. In Europe, chivalry. In Japan, Bushido influenced armor's significance. Armor expressed readiness for battle beyond physical defense. Decorative and symbolic, it was a cultural and historical testament.